Okay, well, welcome to Keys and Connections, where I connect you with the voices shaping real estate today. So I am your host, Brittany Jones, your favorite closing attorney, and we have a special guest, Miss Carolyn.
Hello.
Hi, Carolyn.
Hello, friend.
How's your day
Brittany.
going?
Perfect.
Okay,
It's
great.
been a great day. Yeah.
So tell us your first and last name, your brokerage, and how long you've been in real estate.
Awesome. So my name is Carolyn Githieya-Dennis. Oh, I just got married. Hello.
That's very nice.
She's getting used to that. Yes, indeed. Hyphenated. So I am a realtor. I work at Keller Williams, West Atlanta office.
Okay.
And I have been an agent for 1 year.
Okay.
Yeah, about 14 months. But I'm very grateful because I made a transition into real estate from being a corporate girly, but also having experience as a investor. And then also as, I was over here doing developments. We were building new houses. We were renovating houses. I then got my hands, and I don't know if you're going to ask this later because I can keep going. So you let me know.
No, I love it. I love it. You're talking about developers. You're talking about being in real estate for 8+ years.
Word,
yeah. So, and now putting on this new hat as an agent.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to talk about your new role. Okay. So, now moving into the agent role, as soon as people find out that you're an agent, what's the question that you're getting asked the most now?
Oh, how's the market? How can I afford to buy something? What are the interest rates? What are good neighborhoods that are safe?
Oh, clock it.
Yeah.
For the families.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay.
Indeed. We're growing our family, especially like I'm now closer to 40 than I'm not.
Okay.
And so like
look good, girl.
Thank you.
Snap.
Thank you so much, period. And that's like the average age for a first-time home buyer now. And so
really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's an interesting stat.
Hello? Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So it's big for like people who are now like, okay, I've either been able to save enough up or I've now been educated enough to now know that I can always do this. I could have done this 10 years ago. I could have done this 5 years ago. But now you have like resources to know that it is tangible and you can own a home.
Okay, I love that. So I'm getting asked the same question.
Okay.
They're like, oh, okay, is this a good time to buy? I'm like, I'm not an economist, but I can tell you what I can see with my eyes.
It's always a good time to buy.
Okay, that's the real answer.
Indeed.
Okay, so I know that you handle a lot of double closings.
Yes.
So for the listeners who don't understand what a double closing is, first give us that definition, and then I'm going to get more nuanced.
All right. So a double closing, for those who are not as familiar, is when you are currently living in a home. Or you're not living in a home. You are just currently having a home that is under your ownership and you are trying to purchase another home and they may be contingent. So for example, if I had a couple in East Cobb. They had a property that they were living in for like over 10 years and they wanted to buy a home in a different school district because their kids were going into high school. And so we had their home for sale and then we were actively looking for a home for them to now call their new home. And one sale was contingent upon the other, meaning they had to have the funds from their home that they were currently owning to purchase their next home.
Okay. That's a great definition and example. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's talk about some pros and cons of that though, right? Yeah. So for the pros, one pro that I know of is that it sets a clear budget, right? Yeah. Because like you said, I'm using this money from what we're selling to buy what we're purchasing.
Exactly.
So I kind of know what my budget is. Yeah. What are some other pros that you see from that?
Yeah, I would say like another pro is the fact that you're able to, explore. You're able to know that like, all right, I need to get my house in this condition, and I'm going to be already looking at other homes and seeing like, all right, how are they presented? It helps me have a good gauge, right?
I like that.
Of how I want my home to be presented. It's like, all right, you can't think about your home as your home anymore. Yeah. It's someone else's home. So you can't have necessarily the same type of attachment and emotion that you would normally have for a place that you've called home for so long. Yeah. Because now it doesn't belong to you. It belongs to the next owner. So let's remove all to
the market.
It belongs to the market and what the market says. And right now we're in a buyer's market. So they can be choosy. Yeah. So let's get it up in the best condition as possible. And we've already been looking at other homes and seeing how they're presented. And you've already given your feedback. All right, I like this, but I don't like how they had that couch in here. I like this window over here. It's like, it makes a difference. Yeah.
Okay. I like that. All right. So let's talk about some cons.
Yes.
For me, a con that I see from the closing table is temporary housing. Mm-hmm. Right. So
it's tough.
Trying to get you out before you need to get in. Mm-hmm. And if it doesn't perfectly align, then sometimes they end up, in a hotel or Airbnb for a little while.
Absolutely.
And that puts a lot of pressure, I know, on the agents and on us as the attorneys to make sure that everything closes seamlessly on the same day. What are some other cons that you may see in a double closing scenario?
And now we had to know, like, experience also teaches us so many things. I always put temporary, you're going to have temporary occupancy before you're able to move into your next crib.
Okay.
So whether that's going to be 24 hours, 48 hours, a week, right? We want to give you enough time to move out of your home, especially if it's a double closing on the same day. If there's maybe a closing, you're closing on your house, maybe a week before you're purchasing your next house. I don't know what the case is, but if you are able to have if you're able to have temporary occupancy, you can have that stretch of time where you're able to, all right, get all my belongings, move out comfortably, not have to worry about it, and get into my new home. The con is if you don't have that time and the person's like, I want my home now. I own it. I don't trust you in it anymore. I don't know what you're doing in here.
Okay.
You're my tenant.
Okay.
And I want you out immediately. That could be a con. It could be really challenging.
So you're thinking of temporary occupancy as it pertains to the house that you're selling, not even just with what you're purchasing. Because it can go on both sides.
Absolutely.
You can have temporary occupancy for the sale and for the purchase.
Absolutely. So like if you're in a position where you have to get out and you have to go find an Airbnb for your family because you might have a new build and you are still waiting. They were telling you it's going to be ready in June and it's now September. And you have to find other ways to figure that out too, as far as like finding other housing in the meantime and storage also for all your belongings. Okay. So that could be a con too because you're having more expenses build up as you're waiting for that.
Expenses. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Because one I pointed out too was a overlapping of mortgages.
I just experienced that personally.
Talk to him about it now.
And I'm not even in a double close situation.
She said, I was just doing it.
The market shifted. So again, I just got married. Shout out to this beautiful site.
Love.
We love love. It's beautiful. I'm so excited. And so I was encouraged, please leave your home. Come live with me. And I was like, sure, great.
My man.
So I had an empty unit. And I was going to rent it out. And then I was like, maybe renting isn't the best idea because I have a few rental properties. I have one in New York. I have 2 here. And I was like, I don't want to be a property manager. I just want to get this off my hands.
Yeah.
And so the challenge is I was paying a mortgage there. And then I had a renter who was like, oh, just kidding. I'm going to move out. 2 mortgages.
Oh, that's okay.
Out the blue.
Okay.
So, you just, it's a those expenses, especially if you are in a double close situation and you're waiting for one and you're still, maybe you had a bit of funds or you have like even a bridge loan, which could allow you to, while you're waiting for your home to sell, you can have a loan. If you find your dream property, you can buy your home and wait for those funds, you know what I'm saying, from your home to clear in the meantime. But you might be having 2 mortgages while you're waiting for your home to now be sold or finding a new buyer. So that could be a real that could be a con. It could be a challenge. It just depends on the economy and if you're able to have it marketed well, if you're able to find some people who are open to, working with you. Hopefully on the other side, they don't have a contingent offer as well.
Yeah, because now it's just a ripple effect of things.
I had that for one of my
double plus
clients.
Plus. Okay. All right. So we talked about pros, cons. I'm going to move us into lead generation. Okay. Because one thing about it, the girl is closing. She has capped. Okay.
We did cap. I had a closing with you yesterday.
Yeah, we did. Okay. So, what's working for you? Is it the fact that you've already been in real estate before you were an agent? Because I know I see that a lot where a lot of new agents are like, I only closed 1 for the entire year.
Wow.
And you came in and you capped. So I know that they want to learn from you from that perspective. Yeah,
I feel very grateful that I've capped. I'm very grateful, blessed, all the things. Capping means that I hit the money that I owe my brokerage, right? So, because I had so many sales involved. Yes. And so I would say for me, I've been really blessed to have an amazing network. And I want to be clear. I moved from New York back to Atlanta and I was reminding people, yes, I live here again. She's here. She's staying. Listen, this is home.
Hey,
and
for the hardest.
Exactly. But I would say my biggest benefit is the fact that I take a very big effort to connect with people, friends, other people who are in my network. But also people see that I buy a lot of properties. I've been renovating homes since 2017, buying and flipping them. I got into mobile homes. I started flipping those. I got into buying property in New York, and I started doing like wholesaling in New Jersey, New York, then did that here in Atlanta. So people have kind of seen my journey going from your single family homes that are kind of like in Westview area, beautiful on the Beltline, to now like we're in North Decatur in like 7-figure properties. So I feel like that's been a big advantage. Also, I know how to renovate a home. Oh, you want to put your house on the market? I can help you get this done, that done. You need new floors. We need to put paint up. I have the eye of an investor, so I see everything. So I'm like, oh, we're looking at new properties. I'm learning to ask people if they want my feedback, because I will see everything in a house when we visit it. Okay. All right, you're gonna have to redo this. All right, you see that? I think that might be a mold spot on the hardwood. Hey, all right, did you notice this over here? I don't think the dishwasher is properly like installed. Like that'll be another expense. It might not come up on the inspection report, but these are things that I'm seeing with my naked eye. We don't know what's behind the walls. Like, I love that. I don't think that that's like given enough credit. Okay. The fact that like, yeah, I'm a new agent, but I come in with the eyes of a seniority in the game. Yeah, because I want the best deal. Yeah. And I'm going to be negotiating. Like, I'm looking at it like I would look at it for myself, and I'm looking at it for you that same way. So how you want your home to be, like, I want ease when I walk into my new property. That means I'm negotiating home warranty in your deal. Okay. So, like, if something out of the blue pops up, all right, cool. We have a small deposit that we have to pay, and now we're going to get it fixed. You don't have to find all these contractors. Yeah. But if you do want them, I have a team of contractors behind me and a great GC. Vendor list? Vendor list, indeed. And I was moonlighting as a GC in training. So I was working as a general contractor in training. That gave me that kind of experience as project management over these projects. Yeah. So this is just not all by happenstance. No, I've worked hard. Yeah. Yeah, I was doing this while managing a full-time job too. Yeah. So now it feels good to be on this side. Nice now. Thank you. All right. Last but not least, I'm going to answer this question too. It's, what's a real estate rule that you live by? And for me, it ain't real unless it's in writing. Whew. Talk to her. That's good. Show me it's real. That's good. It ain't real unless it's in writing. That's really good. What's a real estate rule that you also live by? I like if it's not real unless it's in writing, because second that. Right. Indeed. I have realized like, oh, I'm being kind. She's being kind. He's being kind. Nope. It was not in the contract. It doesn't exist. Okay. Sorry, we never had that conversation. I'm like, okay, right. That's a lesson to learn. I would say, this is a really good one. Okay, let me think about this one. Okay, think about it. I would say having really good relationships, like across the board. And I want to like go into detail. As you should. I would say that like I have experienced people who have been very like, like kind of distant. And then over time, it's like, actually, I appreciate you following up. I appreciate you coming back around, because I'm now realizing, I've heard this before, but it's an incestuous small world of real estate, especially in Atlanta. Okay. And people will know you and they'll want to work with you or not work with you. Yeah. And I've realized that your reputation as far as how you work with people really makes a difference. Yeah. And I work off of referrals. I've had so many people referred to me, and I'm grateful for that. And that's been like my biggest lead source of like getting new clients, is people referring me to other folks, because they know that I've done right by them. So I would say that is relationships. Yeah. Relationships. I like that. Client and on the business side with my fellow agents. Okay. And attorneys. Yeah. We love that. Okay. So we're moving into rapid fire. So these will be kind of this or that type of vibe. Okay. So I'm going to ask you some things. All right. So number 1, ranch style home or townhome? Ranch. Okay. So let's. Number 2, investor client or first time home buyer? That's tough. Investor. Okay. I'm a former investor. Okay. Still investor. But sticking with my kind. Indeed. Love first time home buyers. Just want to be clear. Hello. Okay. All of every camera on that one. Indeed. All right. Bigger kitchen or bigger closet? I like to entertain. Oh, she's like, okay. I like to entertain. Also, I can break down that wall and I can build a bigger closet because I know how to do that. She said we can do that later. And I'm a master with like spreading out, like, okay, where we getting our engineer to come in so we can make sure we can soundly remove this wall and build a bigger closet if there's space. Okay, so bigger kitchen though. Bigger kitchen because I want to entertain my friends and family. Okay, because I ain't gonna let you just skirt around and pick both. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Bigger kitchen because I know that smaller closet will not be small for long.
Okay. Talk to
Indeed.
her. Okay. Representing buyers or sellers?
Both.
Friend.
Okay, sorry. Okay, sellers.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
okay.
indeed.
Okay. All right. And then hardwood or vinyl?
Hardwood.
I don't know.
I love a good
Is one easier to clean than the other? I don't know.
I love a good parquet, hardwood floor.
Okay, parquet.
Also because vinyl is great and it's like once you place it, it's done. It's especially if it's like, LVP. So you can like put some laminate vinyl like planks down. You put it in, it's staying like that forever. Durability. Whereas real wood, right? It's gonna expand and contract over time.
Yes,
and so you have to kind of like, you have to take care of it like your baby.
See?
Yeah.
So, but you're still going with the real. As you should. And then last but not least, your favorite close attorney, me or me?
Attorney Brittany R. Jones.
Yes.
Listen, info at BrittanyRJones.com. She's the best. She will get you together. She has come to fight for me on many occasions.
Will do.
With deals
Got hands.
have, yes, indeed.
Okay, last but not least, I want to say thank you for joining us today on Keys and Connections.
I love you, sister. This is amazing.
I know I will see you at the closing table very soon.
Yes, I can't wait.
Thank you.